They said General Christopher Kiwi was impossible to kill. They said no enemy, no bullet, no man could bring him down. But when his own brothers-in-arms betrayed him, they didn't just burn the bridge behind him. They lit a fire that awakened something far worse in the ancient forest, something that would decide who deserved to live and who deserved to die. Christopher Kiwi, born of the ancient Ngadi Kari black tribes of Aotearoa, was not a man of ordinary blood. He was a warrior who didn't just give orders, he fought beside his men. Every scar on his skin told a story. Every victory carried the weight of his people, in a time when kings fought for land and power. Kiwi fought only for one thing, freedom. His closest warriors, Tama Kauri, Rire Alfail, Moana Tekau, Hemi Ronga, together they formed the most feared battalion in the southern islands. But greatness breeds envy. General Kiwi's fellow commanders, General Mako Tainui, General Peter Kororaraka, and General Rakawa Motana, grew threatened by the love the people had for Kiwi. They wanted glory. They wanted the throne. And they wanted Kiwi gone. So when they marched to conquer the fortress of Te Rianui, they smiled with him, fought beside him, and plotted behind him. After Kiwi and his men captured the territory, the other generals put their plan into motion. In the dead of night, they burned the only access bridge, the Kauri Span, an ancient structure built over a deadly gorge. The flames crackled. Kiwi watched from the other side as the bridge collapsed into smoke. Rireau cried out, "General, they left us to die." But Kiwi didn't. He stood firm, his voice calm. If betrayal is their path, the spirits will lead them to its end. The traitor generals marched away with their men, believing Kiwi and his troop would starve or fall to the enemy. But they didn't know that the enemy had set a trap, one specifically designed for them. Their true opponent, the ancient Rakik clan, knew that Kiwi was the only real danger, so they intentionally allowed the traitors to burn the bridge. They wanted the generals isolated. When the traitors reached the next valley, it was too late. They were surrounded. Arrows from the trees, stone spears from the cliffs. The slaughter started instantly. Men screamed, generals begged. But Kiwi, the one man who could have saved them, was cut off by their own betrayal. The traitors fled into the deep forest of Te Po Uru, unaware of the horror that awaited them. The forest was cursed, a place where moonlight never reached, a place the ancestors warned about. From the shadows emerged the Wenuakai, monstrous creatures with stone skin and hollow eyes. Bullets bounced off them, spears shattered on impact. Only one type of weapon could kill them, the ancient Kauri heart blades, carried only by General Kiwi and his men. The traitors had sealed their own fate. In one night, the forest swallowed all of them, every last man. Their screams echoed until dawn. Meanwhile, Kiwi and his men used the river paths known only to the Ngadi Kauri people. They crossed the gorge, fought through surviving enemy patrols, and reached the cursed forest. But unlike the other generals, Kiwi knew the monsters. He knew their weakness. The ancestors had taught him, with precision and courage. Kiwi and his battalion faced the Wenuakai. One by one, the monsters fell. Their bodies dissolved into black dust. By sunrise, Kiwi and every one of his men walked out of the forest unharmed. When they returned to the capital, the truth spread like wildfire. Citizens whispered, Kiwi survived. Where are the other generals? Did he abandon them? But Kiwi said nothing. He simply knelt before the king and stated, "The land has taken those who betrayed it." The kingdom realized the truth. The generals had destroyed themselves. Their greed had led them to death. Their betrayal had awakened the forest's vengeance. General Christopher Kiwi was awarded the highest honor ever given to a warrior. He rebuilt the Kauri Span Bridge. He trained thousands of young warriors, and he taught them one lesson above all. A kingdom does not fall from the strength of its enemy, but from the betrayal within. Kiwi lived to old age, honored, feared, remembered forever as the man even the monsters refused to fight. Betrayal is a fire that burns the one who lights it. Envy destroys faster than any enemy, and true strength is not just in the weapon you carry, but in the loyalty you keep.